Okay, we'll see. DevOps. So normally when we are jump into the DevOps, what is the DevOps and all comes under, okay. But actually, when why we need a DevOps, what is the previous models and why, what is the difference between that model and these models? We can see it. Okay. Next one is DevOps or SDLC or Agile or any models. These usually models are not belongs to any organization, okay, not belongs to any particular organization, or you don't need to take a permission from a particular organization, like you have to go to Microsoft and can I use your model or not, can I use this model or not, can I use that model or not, like that you don't require. So simply anyone can able to use it. So that is the main thing of these life cycles. Life cycles are not softwares, it is process. So how process should be there, how process should be there. Normally life cycle is like a born, grown up, getting old and die, again born, like this is life cycle. Or maybe eating habits, like that's anything we consider as a life cycles. But right, it is like a process. Like when client required something, so what is required, so get the information and analyze that information and design according to it, and start building it, and once it is built, test it, hand over to customer. If customer said it is good, then it is okay, good. And if customer said is no, no, I didn't expect this one, I want some other thing, then you have to do it again. These are general life cycles if you are comparing. Uh, First of all, earlier days. So we'll go to the very earlier days of things. I am going to paintbrush, so we'll see what will happen. Okay, currently it is not flashing anything. Yeah, it will give after 1 or 2 minutes only problem. Okay. Earlier days, software when it is started in a public or a organization wise development and all, so they don't have any proper guidelines. So people, what are the requirement by people, companies, they take a survey. So this is the requirement, this is the thing we can able to change. So they will take it as a challenge and they start building it. Some products will be successful, some are maybe not successful. Some are based on a public demand. When you build something and release in the public, if public can understand, then they will accept it, and maybe the demand increases also. Sometimes public may not be understand or not. And next one is failed projects are more and compared to successful projects. On time completion issues, and again you have to do it from the scratch. These things are so many things are happens. So there is a people understand the issues what happening in a IT industry, in mainly in a development department. Okay, um, um, whole department. So here it is. They suggested few things. What it is, when a client required something. So there is a client company. So client means user, or maybe so person who required a software. Okay, the client will give you details of project. So what is he wanted, he wanted some interface, these are the options required. So if you put some data, then what is that outcome should be there, like that. So client required some product, and he expecting this is a project, this is a application, like very simple. We have so many applications, right? One of the application is this go to meeting, right? This is a requirement. Or maybe notepad is there, okay, of course we do. Maybe VMware workstation, maybe Visual Studio, maybe is application like a PyCharm, or maybe application like a Putty, Eclipse, VLC player, okay, like this, WhatsApp, okay. So client required a software, okay, so he no need to develop anything. Simply he will give you details to information to whom? Developer company. Who developing this IT company? So this is to us. Okay, this is we are developments. Okay, so this is a development team, software development company. So, okay, so that is we'll give it to some organization. Okay, so here we have to take the details from the client. We have to take the details from the client. So that is what we call it as a requirement gathering. We call that one as a requirement gathering. So take the requirements from the client. Once you take the requirements, analyze it. So can we do this one or not? Can we achieve this one, or how to achieve this one, and who are the responsibility of part of this project, or maybe complete project, like that we have to analyze. So what is the client requirements, what are the complexity in the project, okay, level of complexity you have to check it, okay, how to make it possible, or what are the softwares we have to use it, what are the interfaces we have to use it, like that we have to analyze it. Okay, analyze it, analysis or analyze it. Okay, so analyze it. So first analyze, so what is this project, what is the client requirement, and you have to understand. That part is completed. So now is it designing. What is that designing? Like a creation of flowcharts. If I given this particular thing, then how it is connected to another one. Okay, if this is condition is satisfied, then how to do other one, like that. You have to create a blueprint or a flow chart. Okay, you have to create a blueprint of project. It is like a flow chart or a blocks of project connecting between one to another one. So you have to design it. you know Guys, just I'm not going out, just a personal or maybe general observation, including me, that is I am also there in that one. So when we learn C++ languages, or maybe anything Python, Linux, what we are doing, so we'll take a commands, right? So we'll take a commands or any syntax. We'll take a syntax instead of syntax directly. So written syntax only means complete example syntax. We'll take it and we'll type in a program, click OK. If it is execute good, then we'll complete it. We'll go to the next only. We never learn what is there inside. We never try to design. So first of all, even a very simple thing, even a simple thing is also we never put it in a pen and paper, or at least put a notepad or a word pad. Try to put something like in a proper way, like this is a this is this, that kind of stuff we don't do it. Okay, designing we don't do it. It's just we'll take it, type it. If it is work, it go like that only. We'll learn the commands and we'll try to execute commands only. In a Python also I showed just how to write a code. That's it. I showed that one only. Okay, so we are never design it this way. So try next time, anytime, like whenever you learn any programming language. Okay, when you so what are the, like, you already know Python now. Okay, so at least okay. So if you learn anything, either Python or a Java, or maybe a .NET, or maybe a Linux shell scripting or PowerShell. So what to do? So first, once you learn, try to do a small a little bit complex first. At least 2 3 step complex thing is required, right? So initially what are the code should be there. So when you create a logic yourself and try it, then you will get self experience. Lot of people learn Python. How many CSC IT guys are there? In their syllabus Java is there, right? So at least Java is there. Okay, everybody knows Java. They learn Java, even they working Java or not, that is a different thing. But how many people really working on a development related one, btech, mtech, bsc, okay, bsc people also, bsc computers also there. How many are really working? msc computers, BE, BTech, CSCIT people, MEM Tech, CSC people. How many are really working on a development side? And why not? And why always a company is required? So we are already learn means we can able to develop, right? So many things are came into market from their college lab, or maybe from their room only, Apple or all kind of stuff, right? So why it is a difference is, so we are learn and we type, we execute, lab completed, bye bye. We never tried this. So that's my personally opinion part. So no, we don't go with much depth of that one. No discussion about it. Yeah, we'll discuss it later once again we have a time. So requirement gathering, gather requirements from the client, analyze the requirements, design according to the project related, print it, and we have to slice it down and spread it to different developers. So we have to tell that this is the your part of development code, this is the part of development code, like that we can do it. So design it. What is the next one? Coding. Start coding. Okay, start coding. So divide the codes into separate one. So once the code is executed and tested, then we have to package and deliver. So we have to do testing, test the code. So once the test is developed, completed, so coding is completed, we have to do testing, do the testing. After testing is completed, then what to do? Okay, everything is working, so we have to deploy or deployment, anything, anybody can use it. Okay, so this is the uh, software development life cycle. So finally, deployment. So deployment means we are hand over to client. So this is your project. Yeah, someone is telling.
The maintenance, it is also one 7 page. It also comes under 7 page, no, sir? Maintenance after testing.
Maintenance after deployment, maintenance. Okay, so you can add little bit down, because not all companies will provide a maintenance. Spelling is okay, no problem. So maintenance. Maintenance means once you deploy into the client, so client may get an issues, problems. When you run some application, you will get some error codes, right? Maybe in our batch very less errors as I seen, but some people earlier. So we got a lot of issues. Um, VMware won't working. Sir, VMware showing this kind of stuff. Unable to install a VMware. Maybe when you start installation, starting time, like next time, you may get some issues. I think so, right? So unable to install here, or maybe there is a check mark missing, like that will come, right? So what we will do, so then we have to verify any issues, coding problems are there. So what to do? So we'll take the information from the client, and we build some a package or patch working, and we deploy. It's a project related one. So it's application related one. Usually maintenance is, we don't take as a maintenance. Where for example VLC player is there, so we develop application and we give an application, that's enough. But project, running project means a client is using my software, still using, and he need some more things, or maybe my application may be given some errors. So for us support and maintenance we are giving, we build a small, if any issues are there, either we roll back to the take it and we are build it again and giving, or we are add some updates or a patch working, we send up some patches or updates. So then problem may occur, thing, or maybe we tell to the client to do like this, so then you will avoid a problem. So developer mode is there, na? In a developer mode, for example, Google Chrome is there. There is a developer mode is also there, so you can go to developer tools like this. Okay. Or maybe if you play a game, developer mode is there. So how to uh, cheat the game? Go to the developer mode, give some commands, so then you won't die in the game. So you can find bugs in that one. So finding bugs issues, because it's in a production environment, so then these issues are there. So I put a little bit down, so you can include or exclude also maintenance. Okay, so this is a software development life cycle. So what is the advantage of software development life cycle is, so we can get a clear picture. We can get a clear picture of what we are doing, step by step process we are doing. Okay, so step by step process we are doing. Okay, so not just doing something and kind of stuff. Step by step process we can execute on here. Okay, so we for a development of a software, we are doing step by step process, not a random process. So first code it, showing it, like that. It is we are not doing that one. So we do analysis. For any product. So for understanding of what is the outcome, or maybe understanding the requirements of the client, understanding how it is function, that is very important. Analyze it and design it, coding, testing, deployment. So remember this life cycles. So maintenance. Okay. So this is your software development life cycles. Advantage of software development life cycles are no confusion. No confusion. So step by step we can able to develop the process. Okay. No confuse. Okay. No confusion. We don't get confused when we are doing what we are doing. We don't confuse. We know what we are doing. So it's very simple. Okay. So the advantages are no confusion. You avoided a confusion part. Next, so we get a clear picture of final outcome. We get a clear picture of outcome, product outcome. So we get a clear picture of product outcome. Okay, because of this, after coding and testing, so we understand um, product is working. Okay, so product is working. So working model. So I put a chance of less failure, no failure, less failure or a no failure. So these are I told only to one or two only. So then we can add anything. What are the advantages? Of course, disadvantages also there. So that's we will talk in later, guys. When it is come to the testing, I want to add two more points. Here it is. So in the form of testing, okay, in the testing, it generally two words are there. One is alpha, alpha testing. Another one is beta testing. Beta edition, download beta edition now. Okay, like that. If you try to download any application, it shows alpha, beta versions are like that. No, so Testing means different testing are there, manual testing, automation testing, like that, using some tools testing, or maybe you can open some application. Testing is a simple thing. Generally, one point is a testing is if you code something, we compile it. The white box, black box testing. So different type of testings are there. Okay, methods of testing. That is different methods of testing is there. Okay, so we code something, we compile first of all. Okay, first we will compile, and we given some inputs. As per input, we are getting output or not. Like yesterday, in a Python, I use continue. Right, break is working, continue is not working. But I said this is not a output, and I should get an output like this, so this particular part should be skipped, because I know what kind of outcome it should be there, not a coding and waiting for output. Okay, okay. I'm not involved in the testing part, but so basic testing, that is a individual code testing. Next one is whole package testing, means packaging means, so whole project is completed completely, different people are done a coding, all codes are integrated, make as a package. Then we do complete software testing, complete application testing or software testing. So what are the inputs, how it is run, install into a environment, install in a PC. If it is an application, install into a PC. Okay, whether it is running or not, whenever you given some input, whether it is working or not. For example, a media player, VLC player is there. I run a MP3, it is running. MP4 running. 3GP running. FLV running. MKB not running. MKB is not running. So what to do? So only a some particular kind of file is not run by my player. So what I can understand. So this is not running. Then I have to change, or maybe rewrite the code again. Maybe what where is the thing is happen. I've opened my source code. So why it is not running? So then I have to adjust the code according to it. Again, test it. So when we are testing in our organization, internal organization only, in my environment, I done a project. Okay, for example, my organization completed a project. Software is developed. Now I am testing in my environment. In my environment, what it is working or not working. Either it is a manual or not, or anything. So I am testing it. Okay, so that is called a alpha test. Test in, okay, test in a own environment. We are testing in our environment. That is called a alpha test. Now what I done, so I'm not don't want to release complete product, so without a test in my environment. So make sure in my environment it is working, but user side it can be a different environment. Okay, in my PC I have a lot of applications are there. In my PC lot of applications are there, lot of conditional applications are there, maybe .NET framework, or maybe a Java editions, Java related things, or JDK, or JRE, Java runtime environment is different. Or maybe some other applications may give you a problem, or maybe my system having lot of applications, so then my system is very busy with a lot of background works. That application may not work in my laptop, right? So at user end, okay, testing, test at user environment. Okay, so we have to give, user means a client environment or a user environment, whatever we can say. So we have to give to the product, this is the beta version only, not a complete product. This is not a complete product, this is the beta version only. Just you can run and test it. If any issues are there, please report to us, then we will look into it. Okay, that's why nowadays the softwares are like a Windows 10. Windows 10 release, it is a pre-release. Okay, they didn't done a Windows 10 full release in a starting. They done a pre-release only. Windows 10 pre-release done. Windows 11, now Windows 11 pre-release. Another one is pre-release means it's not a licensed product. It is just a trial version type only. For 1 year, 2 years, you can use it. If any issues are there, any bugs are there, any application support not there or like that, so you have to report. So once a company understand, yeah, we don't know about source code. It is like source code with me with sorry, me means developer has a developer source code. It is packaged very good to point noted, right? I give an application directly. I'm not giving dabba parts means not. I'm not giving the binary part. It I am giving. I'm not giving a source code also. I completed a product. I packaged. Package means .exe, .msi, .rpm. Package is done. Okay, so that's we are running in a environment testing. Environmental testing, not code test. This is not a code test. It is a application test. So we done a these two testing. Any issues are occur, please report us. So then we can we will check in our code any issues are there, anything is there, so we can do it. Okay. So that is alpha edition and beta editions are alpha testing or beta testing anything. Rohit said black box and white box testing. We don't know source code. Very good. Okay, 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 okay. So this is non means it is in our environment. This is users environment. User don't know our source code, so completely we are giving a product like you are downloading a application and we are using an application same way as only, not as a other things. Okay, so that is a called a beta version. So remember the word and words. Okay, even if you are not a software engineer, these are not different things. These are common things, common general knowledge kind of stuff only. Okay, even I'm telling in a general way only, not this is something you should know the testing, this is the testing, that is the testing, that like that I'm not telling. So general terminology, understand. Okay. So this is about your software development lifecycle: requirement gathering, analyze, design, coding, testing, and deployment, maintenance after deployment, or a test in the user places, make sure it is working or not, and supporting. Maintenance means actually it's supporting client if he face any issues, or train the users how to use the product. Okay, a lot of people in a things, some products are there like maybe um, I build some application, user don't know how to use an application, then we have to train, like Microsoft providing a course, right? So like this is the my Microsoft course. If you want to use my product, you must be certified. Cloud computing people are AWS, Azure, also giving a academic support or training support are there. So either free learning or maybe paid learning, certification. So then when you are using a my product, so then make sure that you can able to use the product. So after development, give the support also. This is the general way of software development life cycle. There is one more point I'm missing. Okay, so this is it. Next one is we are going to see agile. Agile. So what is this agile? I will type agile. Agile manifesto will go. What is this agile? We'll see this one. Able to move quickly and easily. Able to move quickly and easily is a meaning of agile. Like a lot of even if you are watching any English movies or uh, you know different words are there. Okay, like lot of words since last 5 to 6 years, we are newly learning. Like quarantine is there earlier. Quarantine is there. Lockdown is a general word, but quarantine is there earlier. But now in a pandemic, we hear the quarantine is a more popularly, right? Like that. But if you are using a what is that, antivirus. So every antivirus using a one or two type of words. Like one is a quarantine, another one is move to chest, move to vault, like this kind of stuff. The word is there, but not to the public more things. Okay. Demonetization. Okay. Demonetization, decommissioning. These are different words are more become popular now. It's like that. Better to know certain words because agile is not software word. Agile is a common word only. Okay. Mhm. Relating or denoting a method of project management used especially for a software development. This is categorized by division of task into short phase of work, frequent reassignment, and adoption of plans. Method replace high level design with a frequent redesign. Okay, because agile is a one thing, agility, agile is there. Another word is agile is more popular in a software. So then it is giving a two things. Dictionary is giving out
Agile, agile,
agile. It is not agile.
agile, agile,
Okay, like that. Yes, few words better to check how to spell also. How to spell those things also. Okay, just not a reading one. Don't trust anyone. Okay, so this is a agile we are going to discuss, and we have to compare the difference between see agile. Okay, what is the difference between SDLC and agile model? So why agile is came over a agile? So because SDLC has few flaws are there in the SDLC, and how to overcome with the agile. What are the problems in SDLC? In earlier days, we don't have any model. That time, SDLC is more useful. As I said, no confusion in the development and clear picture of what you require. Okay, so clear picture. So what is your product? Okay, so when before you develop, you know what is the outcome. Complete product. So we develop a complete product. Okay, so because of you have a clear step by step process is also there, so then very less chances of failure or no failures occurs. Okay, either less chances of failures or no failures is a occurs, is a possibility is there. But later on days, by following a software development life cycle like this, later on days, IT companies also become more. Companies are came into the market. Lot of products are development is there, but cost is increasing. Cost is increasing because of once client said a particular thing. Particular, I need this product. Okay, understand, guys. If client said this is I need this product, and we taken development completed deployed, it took a for example 6 months. I said I will develop and I'll give it to you in 6 months. It may be delayed for a next 3 months, means maybe I will give you on 6 months, or maybe in 9 months, or maybe 1 year. It delay is there. Delay can be there. Okay, because you have to coding it, testing it, issues, final product. So it can be a delay. If you delay, what is the problem from your side? If you are a developer, you delay to give the product to the client, what happen?
The client gets angry.
Clients get angry, not satisfied. Okay. Hmm. Very good. Client will get an angry, not satisfaction report, and what he will do? He stop payment. Payment should be there now, so payment will be down. For example, now it is a July, next one it is August, September, October. Till the time it is okay. Before financial year closing, before financial year, yeah, negative feedback. Okay, don't trust that company, always delay. Okay, so financial year completed. Before that one, all the IT companies want to complete their products, so then immediately in a November, December, they started recruiting randomly. Even the fake people also there, means fake certified people, not actually waste candidate kind of stuff. Okay, not, I'm not talking about everyone, I'm not talking about everyone. Some people, the even they said like, I worked in some company from last 5 years, 6 years or 10 years. Okay, so that much is not good, of course. Some people are there, they learn very strongly, they keep learning. For example, I learn Python or DevOps or like that, so I keep learning. I got a very good idea or a picture, but my previous experience or maybe no experience at all in an organization, so I want a job as an experienced candidate, because fresher, I'm not a fresher, I'm not an experienced candidate, but I have a knowledge what the people are doing, so they put a some fake certificate, like I am working in some organization. But for those people also, interview is very tough. If you put a 2 years of fake certificate, interview is a 5 years of experience. Candidate questions you will get it. If you pass in the interview, then they will take it, even though, because it's urgent requirements, it is there. Okay, now even experienced candidate also cannot able to answer for that type of questions. The fake candidate can able to get it, so right. But not everyone. Some people that don't have any knowledge. Even our we are also recruiting, right, for people who are experienced candidates in administration, software development, and we have a recruitment team is there in Savantis. So when there are call for a interview, um, they ask very simplest questions only. Like if the guy put a 8 years experience, our people are asking 4 years experience or a 3 years experience candidate, knowledge base interview. Even though some people don't unable to give an answer. Problem is fake. One is a fake thing, another one is no experience, and not even the real time candidate, really real time also, they're not learning anything. Okay, they do go to the office, they punch, they do some work and come back. Experience grown, but the knowledge is not grown. Okay, so that is the one thing. Another one is pure fake candidates are there, they never work any place, only institutional knowledge, not study well also. Guys, why I'm telling that story, important one is, never think it is okay we will get this one, so keep learning. When you work, learn about your work also, work related things, knowledge. Okay, so your work related, what you are doing, what is this, so just don't do it, don't just doing it, leaving it, don't do it, so just learning. Okay, so keep learning. So it is not a wrong thing in the world. Okay, keep learning, so keep working. So then if you go to any in your organization or outside of organization, growth it will be there, that is a knowledge based growth. Okay, earlier days kaka based growth is there. So if you are please your HR or something, you may get into the growth path. Lot of people tell like that, but in a reality, if you are work hard, you learn the knowledge, you are the trustable person or a worthable person, definitely you have a growth in organizations. Okay, enough of self motivations. That is the point here also. Okay, so yeah, negative feedbacks, delay will occurs. Then he stopped the billings also, billing payment. If client is stop paying to the organization, so what happened, we can't give the salaries to employees. If you don't give a salary to the employee will be leave the company. Okay, and you don't have an employees, so you cannot able to maintain the project, you can't get the new projects also. So that is a problem with this model. So one damage will lead to another damages also there. One is, okay, like that. So here is important point of SDLC to agile is there one, we cannot change in middle of project. So exactly say not middle of the project. So what is this we cannot change? We said again, I have to reframe that one again. So I'm telling, a client give a details to you. Now you take in the details, means you gather the information, take the information, analyze, design, coding and all. Now client is given today, so this is my requirement. After 2 days, client said, no, 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 please add these features, or I want these features, and I don't want these kind of features, I want these things only, I don't want like that, so I want extra features. What he done, he tried to change the requirement. Okay, so what he done, user user change requirements. Okay, user changes requirement, but we cannot change, we can't adopt that kind of changes, because once you taken information, that's it. In middle of the project or starting the project only, we don't change, we take it. Once we started analysis of the thing, we don't take the changes. So that is the first thing about the SDLC. So we cannot change in this one. Yeah, both are same. SDLC is a common name, waterfall model is a, like this is a model. Okay, like that. Name of the name different names are there by different organizations or different companies. Okay, yeah. SDLC or waterfall both are same. If you are question is what is waterfall model, you can tell about SDLC. What is SDLC, also you can tell same answer. So user change requirements, we can't adapt the requirements from the when SDLC is in the one. So user asking for a change of requirements, we can do it. And we gather a full product, we are trying to build full complete application. Okay, not a part of application, we are take the requirements, we try to build it completely, right? So then it is a possible delays of deployment. Okay, possible delays of deployment is occur, why? Because of you taken a huge product and you are develop and you are giving to the client. Guys, see here, it is simple. Maybe you have a software knowledge is there or not, so don't worry, but normally I'm telling this one. Movies, movies, some movies very quick, they will build it, they will tell to the people this is the movie, we are going to making it, and by this time, by next September or October, um, now I'm announcing this is movie I'm making, and by September you will get it, or October you will get it. Yeah, it is, it's a word is good, like a sprint and marathon. SDLC is like a marathon.
Yes, sir.
SDLC like a
Yes, sir.
marathon, and agile is like a sprint. Sprint means like a only 100 meters,
They have to do work in 15 days. After that, it will go to next sprint and like that.
like that. Yeah, right. Agile task can be separated into sprint, but SDLC we cannot. Yes, very. Yeah, that's a word is like that. Very good. Yeah. Okay, so next one is like I want to make a very big movie. I told I will complete it by next January completed, December again, February, March, April, May, like that. Time is passes, not movies release. So what happened? Delay occurs, right? Because of we want to make it as a huge, not as a part one, part two, part three. Okay, so okay, some movies like a part one, part two, part three, immediate releases. Now more popular is a web series. I'm not talking about Telugu or Hindi web series or English. Can general web series like a serials. You need to make everything in one day. So start episodes every week. Release another episode. You are getting interested every week. You are getting one new episode from the web series. No need to wait till 1 year for getting that one. What is the advantage and disadvantages of these things? Is like sorry, due to my body pains and feverish condition, my mind is stopping in sometimes. Yeah, yeah, right. You delayed the project deployment. Meanwhile, someone deployed same product in the market. What happened? Obviously, some others project is much better than you in a competition, in a work condition and outside. Obviously, will fail, right? Obviously, you can't able to pick up the market because you are already late in the market. The previous one is much better than you already. It is much better, but you delayed and you release in a low condition kind of stuff. So for example, Google Meet is there. Google Meet came a little bit late. Google Meet don't have more features. Okay, and Google Meet is free. Either you use Google Meet because the requirements are enough. That's why Google Meet not develop the tools like Zoom or this GoToMeeting or WebEx kind of stuff. They're not developing that kind of stuff because in a free condition, freely using conditions, this is a minimum requirement is enough. So they're sticking to that one only. Let everybody use. Let everybody use type of like you have a Gmail account, so simply you can able to create a meeting condition. Others are develop a complete picture of project and they're developed. Zoom is from so many days. GoToMeeting is a very old product only, and WebEx, Cisco WebEx is also a very old one. Okay, so why which one is more popular is like a delays in the market or a new thing you are introducing into the market. Make sure you should be more better than the existing in the market, not lower than existing in the market. Like I create my own meeting application. I created a meeting application like a go to meeting, like that application I created, and I purchase I put a price on it, and it is a very low means not much advantages are not there. Very less advantage. No recording, no mic controlling, no drawing features. So what happened? You are useless, right? So you are not came into market. But when I started as a 10 years ago, now I developed, but it is waste, right? Okay. So delays, possible delays of a deployment of project may be failed in the market. Maybe failed in the market. Chances of failures of projects, delays of deployments, maybe fail in your market wise is a possibility is there. Okay. Next, you have to client has to wait. Client has to wait for their product deployment. So delays and waiting. So am I delaying? Client has to wait for my product. So longer waiting is required. So he want the product. He want to go to the market with the product, or maybe he want to use it for his organization. He has to wait for a complete product to deploy by our organizations. So that is another thing. Next, guys, remember, just I want to finish one or two points, then I will go to agile after break. Okay. uh, okay, understanding is are important, that's why I'm telling these stories. Okay. Yeah, like it is like a marathon type, means keep going. SDLC is a like keep going type only, it is a marathon. So once you reach the final point, then only win will be declared, like a 10K run, okay, 20K run, 5K run. It is a long running. So if you have to reach the destination, so win or lose will be decided at the destination side. Yeah, that is very good point. Yeah, that is a point is the
Yeah.
client will discuss with the business people only. So client business
Yes,
people
I
or
mean to
business. Yeah, tell me. 1 second.
sir, I mean to say, like business administration will go to the particular company and they will talk with the client. Now, sir. Directly, he won't give the task. I mean, like project, he won't give directly to the company. Only the business admin will go to the company and he will gather the requirements.
Very good, very good. We have
That's
different
what I want to
water.
say.
But Pranavi tell one good point, that is yes. Actually, my mind is stuck to go to next points. I'm not going. So she's given a point. So then we'll go to that point. Okay. So client requirements, talk to our company business person, not a software engineer, not a developer project management team. So they are talking to our company owner or manager. He is not involving what is a possibility, not possibility, and also he talk to them. So this is my requirements. This is my project I required. So can you able to do it or not? How when you will complete this one or not? So he will talk it. So he will take information from his internal thing. He is agree. So this is the money you have to pay in a initial condition. These are employees are available. So this is cost is like a 1 lakh or 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs for a final product. Within the 6 months we can hand over this product to you. Okay. The only business people will talk to the business people only. So developer not talking, so developer don't know what is the dealing to whom we are dealing. So we are not involved in the dealing time. Okay. So later business person will come and give it to the delivery manager or a project managers. So he give a demo, this is the project it is, then we have to develop. Again there are analyze it and divide the project into a developer team, and developer team will discuss it. So what happens here, um, you are taking for a 6 months, 6 months, within 6 months I will complete it. The business person committed, and internal commitment is you have to complete in 3 months. Again you have to complete in 1 month, you have to complete in 10 days, you have to complete in 1 day. The shorter time will be reduced because of actual agreement is 6 months, you have to deliver by before 6 months only. Before 6 months only you have to deliver it. So you have to reduce the time. No clear picture of time, failures, issues, redundancy issues or anything. So problem is there, right? So that is business to business one is there. Very good point. So these what are the points, guys, we are discussing. Please remember that we will discuss in agile. That we will discuss in a agile. That's interesting. Business to business. People are talking. Okay? Business to business people only, not exploring. Yeah, yeah. So that point before I to go to the business one, I'm telling right this one now. So this is including this one only. That's why I told business. So what is this business is people are talking. Here it is. We can see. Yeah. Sorry. Guys, I'm a software developer. I have a knowledge of testing. Earlier, now still lot of people learn only testing. They never learn a software. So they don't know C, C++, Java, or .NET, or not at least one programming language they don't know. They have some idea of programming language maybe, but mostly like I'm a software tester. What do test? I will test the software. And what is you do know that? Then they have to face lot of big problems. Yeah, if they fail to deliver the project on time or total failure is occur, they have faced a lot of big issues. Okay, so either we have to they have to please the time taken, or maybe they will give you to the some subcontractors, or they have to pay huge amount they have to pay. Okay, that's why what we can say, startup companies, some are highlighted, some are become a failure. So why? Because of the padding is not there, because they came with a little amount, so they don't come with a huge amount, no black money night kind of stuff, right? But if you are taking a big companies, so then they have a money surety, and mostly they have a lawyers. Okay, how to deal with a client company with conditional things. Okay, so they know how to deal with the companies even though failure or occurs. Small companies or startup companies, if they get a problem, so they should, they will get a fallback. So that is they will face the problems. Okay, like that. So never fail. If you are there is a chance of failure of project. Usually companies don't agree to take the project. Usually companies don't agree to take the project. Some companies are there. One of the companies, my sister's company is there. My sister's company is never take any successful project. They'll take only failed project. Means project is already failed, unable to complete by their other companies. So client given a project to a company, the company told we will complete on a deadline, or maybe they can't able to complete, or maybe they completed, but lot of maintenance issues, lot of bugs or issues are there. So my sister's company is a KPI partners. What they will do, they will take the failed projects, and they will tell like the same project, TCS or a Wipro or any other company will do it by 6 months, 9 months, with with 6 months they will take it, or maybe 9 months you will take it, 1 year, 2 years to complete or maintain, make it as a properly running without issues and all with the supporting. Okay, they will take a longer period of time. Big companies. My sister company will went to that one and tell we will do it in 3 months only, or 1 month only. We complete it in 3 months. We'll challenge you. We'll complete in 3 months. This is the billing. So client is very happy. So we'll give it. These people will complete in 2.5 months only. By the time everything is settled properly, it is running, and they will take the maintenance also. Okay, yeah, that is the thing. I forget that point again. Business to business. Before that one, what I'm telling. Yeah, yeah. Here it is, guys. Important. That is very important. Not a personal, but just understanding, guys, lot of people having a one attitude is that one, I'm a developer, I don't do the testing. I'm a tester, I don't do development. I'm a software candidate, I don't do hardware part, means server related administration. I'm a server admin, I don't involve in the network administration. I'm a network admin, I don't involve in a particular deployment kind of stuff. Okay, so people are like that. Even when I working in a previous organization, I asked some questions to one of my colleague. She's a software trainer. I'm a networking trainer. She's a software trainer. Asking questions, and this one, what is inheritance, what is this one, what is that one, like that. Why your system is slow, what application you are using, like that. Any questions are like that. or even SQL also asks some question how to alter the table and all. She's always telling why you want it. You are not belongs to this field. You are belongs to networking thing. You have to learn that one, not this one. So I got then, so why anybody can learn anything? That is a personal thing only, not a government rule, right? It is. If you are a police, then you should not do social service. Is a government rule is like that? Okay. If you are a police and you should not be a lawyer, yeah, yeah, definitely it is a government rule. Okay. You are a police and as well as you are a lawyer, so that is should not be there. That's a government rule. But here it is. I'm a person. I can learn Java, or maybe I want to learn Windows admin, or maybe a Linux admin. Okay, so the people having this kind of attitude, of course, civil candidates also learning IT thing. Production people are coming into IT field. They're doing better than a CSC and IT people. Okay, so it is not like. Okay, the point is here. The point in a SDLC and Agile is the point is software person is doing software, testing person is doing testing, and no collaboration between those people, and they follow in the life cycle chains only they were following it. Okay, and next one is here in the Agile point wise, I'm telling in SDLC point is in Agile is everybody knows what is the going on, what is the process is going on. For example, you are working in organization or a college or anything. You ask your other team or maybe in the teammates some different profile. So what is going on? What is this one? Why client is step back? Or maybe can we expect a next time? So what they will tell, you do your work, I do mine. Don't involve, don't ask the questions. Okay, don't try to get information from me. Okay, yeah, I will give you a break. I want to give a break because my mind is freezing. Okay, so the simply thing is, what is the going on, what is the failure, what is the successful, what is completed, what is not completed, why it is a delay, where is the delay, why it is a delay, where it is a delay. It won't, the pure communication, face to face communication not happens in the SDLC model. Okay, normal model. But in Agile it is a compulsory, everybody should knows what is going on. Everybody can able to do the work is a current running work. So there is a, I develop a code, some issue is.
పడితే అలా పడుకోకూడదు. ఇదిగో పక్కకు పెట్టుకో.
Okay, okay, okay. So the point is, yeah, everybody knows the work progress. Everybody should know work progress, not knows, it is everybody should know the work is a work process, where is the process and where we track. So which life cycle you got a problem, and who can able to solve it, who is the responsibility of uh, doing this particular part. So everybody knows their work, everybody knows understand what is going on, and face to face communication is required. Otherwise what happen, so ego will play, maybe my work is done, your work is not done. Every time you have to follow the life cycle, and final life cycles it's become a very delay. Failures and delays are a more phase which is occurs in a SDLC. Okay, so there is a no restriction that no one will stop your talent work for, like, I'm a developer, I know testing, so I will do developer and testing. So instead of waiting for a tester, okay, that model is done. Still we are in a world model of people in outside. Okay, like that. Okay, so this is about your SDLC. I took a very long time, but importance of SDLC I will conclude in 1 minute only, not a 1 minute, less than 1 minute. SDLC, software development lifecycle. If you put a different name like a waterfall model or different model, it is So different names are there. So if you know the any other names like other than waterfall model, so better to check what is that model in a through internet or a Google search, find it out. Okay, so don't delay, don't rely on me. So I have this knowledge, I'm sharing this one. If you want, you can better to dig it. So what is a software development life cycle is like a client, what are the requirements is given to us. So we have to take the requirements, analyze it, design it, code it, test it, and deploy it to the client finally. Okay. Next one is what is the advantage of software development life cycle is clear picture of outcome. We know clear picture of outcome we know, and chances of less failure once the product is deployed. Okay, so no confusion while you are developing the project and all. Okay, next, what are the disadvantage of SDLC? So you are creating a project and final project, you have to wait till the product release. That wait can be a delay, and it can be a longer period of time. And business to business communication by slang client business person to software development business person. So it cannot be known by a developer at the time of business deal, at the time of business deal. Okay, so then the estimation can be goes wrong if in case, if estimation of time and product thing. So if the estimation is wrong, then problem will occurs at the end of the project development. Okay, very important in a SDLC is once you gather requirements and client ask for a change. Okay, if client asks for a change, you cannot change. You cannot change. Remember that point. Important point in a SDLC is once you gather the information, once the development team, development company, or whatever it is, you name, put a name. Okay, once you gather the information, if client asks for a change, you cannot change. You cannot change. That is SDLC. So we'll stop here, and I will